All right, it's time for Tech Tuesday, and hey, you Harry Potter fans, we've got a good reason for you to get back into video games.
Plus, the battle over artificial intelligence continues to heat up between America's biggest tech giants. Joining us live with this week's top headlines, our tech expert, Greg Nibler. Good morning, Greg.
Good morning. Yeah, some big stuff happening this week. So starting off with the AI, just so you know, you're never going to not hear AI forever from now on. So that's just get used to that part. And we've had some huge developments just in the last 24 hours. So this is focusing on the AI part of things related to search. So how we interact with the internet. And like you said, the two biggest companies are really going at it right now. So we have Google, who made an announcement yesterday that they have a new AI chatbot, essentially we'll call it, called Bard, that they're going to be rolling out, and it's going to change the way that you search for things on the internet. So how is it going to change it? And that's kind of the big question I think everybody wants to understand. So the examples they gave are, so, normally now you go to search for something on the internet, then you kind of have to refine it. You have to go through that to really figure out what it is you want. This is going to make it much more intuitive, much more interactive, much more personalized. The one example they gave was you could go there and search and say, how do I explain the latest developments from the James Webb Telescope to a 9-year-old? So a very complex search question right there. It'll boil it down for you, give you a synopsis to tell them, key bullet points, pull all the relevant information, and it'll just have it right there for you. And then you can go back and forth, almost like you're talking to a person. That's just one example. It's also going to be able to book plane tickets for you and pay for them, be your personal assistant. It'll set up your calendar for you, just some stuff that's already out there, but just much more robust. And so that's Google's side of things. So that's going to be testing right now and then coming out later. Microsoft countered with that yesterday. And then today at 10 a.m., they're going to be having a presentation talking about their side of using ChatGPT, another AI software, which you probably have heard that term already at some point. They have invested heavily in that. So they're going to be using that one. And at 10 a.m., we're going to find out a little bit more about how they're going to incorporate that into Bing. The bottom line is, the way that we search and interact with the internet is going to change. It's not a matter of years. It's a matter of weeks and months before these things start rolling out. And they're battling each other. Apple's probably on the way just behind them right now. Everything is going to be changing with this AI search functionality.
It seems like every week, Greg, we talk about some advance with AI. It seems like this technology is moving ahead really quickly.
So fast. That's the thing. It's just happening so quickly. I think even just catching up and understanding what's happening is going to take some time, but it's going to be there for all of us really, really soon.
Wow. Hard to comprehend. Yeah. All right. Well, this next topic has been on my radar for some time now. So Harry Potter video game, Hogwarts Legacy, coming out here soon, and it's grabbing some headlines.
Yeah. So it's already the best-selling game of the year, and it's only January, February, but still, it hasn't even come out yet. It's the bestseller. So this has been a long anticipated. So yeah, it's set in the Harry Potter world about 100 years before the events of Harry Potter. You play a student going to school at Hogwarts. You go to classes, you learn spells, you learn potions, you learn everything a wizard would learn. And on top of that, it's open world. So you can go around everywhere in this huge, expansive world they've created. You're free to roam around and do whatever you want. The graphics look amazing. The storyline looks amazing. The game just looks like it's a lot of fun. They don't have Quidditch in there yet, just of note.
Oh,
they did say. Yeah, I know. You would think they would add that in, but I'm going to guess that's going to be an add-on you buy later on. Yeah. So I think that's still going to come. You can still ride around on a broomstick, though. So that part is in there.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, it comes out on February 10th. So Friday, I believe that is, if my dates are right. And you can pre-order it right now. If you buy one of the legacy or these special editions that they have, you might get access to the game even before the 10th. But this thing is going to be huge. And I think you're going to see a lot of people playing this here really soon.
Wow. I know I'll be in on that mix, and I know people who don't even play video games that they've reached out because they're Harry Potter fans, and they want to get in on this. They want to see the story that they've created. It's exciting.
Yeah, it just looks fun. I don't even watch Harry Potter really, or read them, but this looks fun. This will get me into it.
See, it gets you hooked.
Yeah, well, let's talk about agriculture tech now. It's becoming huge, and we love to talk about robots on this segment. So what's the next robot that's going to be involved in agriculture?
This is true. So this is an agricultural robot. It's called CentiV, and just want to take a look at it because of how it's changing farming. And this one in particular, it looks kind of weird with these weird spokes on it. You can change those out. It's designed so that it doesn't hurt the crops. But the way it'll work is it'll autonomously just patrol crops and look for issues. It can patrol and see if there's, any kind of pests. It can see if things need watered more or less. It can see if some area needs fertilized, if there's problems with a crop. And it's designed so that the farmer doesn't have to go out and do this, and they can get real-time information. It's got 2 cameras on it, one that kind of looks over the crop and one that even looks underneath at the leaves just to see if there's, or the foliage, just to see if there's any issues. And like I said, all autonomous. So it can do about 50 acres a day, just patrolling around, giving them real-time information, all using GPS and AI that's going to be interpreting all that information. And it's designed to really help focus farmers' time on where crops need help and just kind of free up some more space for them to work on what needs to be worked on. And ideally, we get more crops out of it too. It just helps the food line, everything along those lines. But yeah, it's, just another showcase of just how robotics are changing everything too.
Yeah, fascinating. In an industry that probably needs that kind of boost as well.
Definitely.
Very interesting. All right.
Greg, thanks for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Look forward to it.
Thanks a lot.
All right, keeping up with the latest tech headlines is easy. Just follow Greg on Twitter. He's at Greg Nibler.